So for scenario 4, we're going to do a little bit more practice with dividing a decimal by a whole number. So it says the candy bar at the gas station cost $1.20. John and his 2 friends, which gives us a total of 3, want to split the cost of the candy bar equally. So again, we're splitting something, and it says equally. How much, which leads me to believe that my answer is going to be in money, will each friend have to chip in? So who can tell me what my horizontal problem would be? Gabe.
1 2/10 divided by 3.
How about $1.20?
Divided by
Does that work?
3.
Okay.
Yes.
So again, this tells me what I'm starting with. This tells me the number of groups. But my answer is how much is in each group. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by shading in $1.20. I know that that means 1 whole box. And it also means 2/10, which is the same as 20 hundredths. So this is where we have to really understand our decimal place value so we can make sure that we are shading in the correct amount. Now if I go ahead and predict, how much is going to be in each group?
40.
4 or 40? We know
100.
Okay.
4 10.
Why? Because 4 times 3 equals 12. So you've got to look for those basic math facts. Okay?
So it's just like high.
So here's what they were trying to show on the video that we did not understand. We're trying to look and say, how can I make 3 groups out of this? So instead of looking at it as 1 whole and 2/10, look at it as 12/10. Okay? I know that 12 is divisible by 4. Divisible by 3. So if I have 12/10 and I'm trying to split it into 3 groups, how many tenths are going to be in each group? 4/10. So let's see if that works out. So here's group number 1. Here's group number 2. And here's group number 3.
Oh my gosh. I don't get it. I did the
Oh,
opposite way.
So let's look at it and do our checklist. Did I start off with $1.20?
Yes.
Did I make 3 groups?
Yes.
Are they equal groups?
Yes.
Yes, they
Now, here's the question. How much is in each group, and it needs to be in terms of money, 40 cents. 40 cents, which is the same thing as 40 hundredths.
Wait, I still got it right.
Okay, so for scenario 5, I'm going to kind of leave off where it was at, but you have 5 32 hundredths divided by 4 equals 1 33 hundredths. What we noticed was that we had enough whole entire boxes to give each potted plant 1 whole pound of soil. Then we noticed that we had 13/10 left over, but we needed 4 groups. So we knew that we could put in 3/10 into each of our 4 groups. And then after that, we had 12 hundredths left over. And so what you were able to do was, again, make 4 groups. So you have 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3, and 4 groups of 3. In the end, you have to look at all the numbers that match. So I'm going to find all of group number 1, And that's one whole, so I wrote it up here. My next group number 1 was 3/10, and I put it right here. My last group number 1 was 300, and I put it here. And that gave me a total of 1 3300.